we are starting. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining me tonight. I appreciate every single one of you showing up, more than you could even know. So compliance. This is such a big topic because there are so many ins and outs and so many do's and don'ts, and a lot of it really comes down to the words you use, not necessarily what you're trying to offer, especially like with personal specials and whatnot. Like when you want to offer, let's say you have a join kit and you have enough host credit from your own party to get a kit for free and you want to gift that to someone, you can't say, I have a free kit available. You can say, I have a kit available for no out-of-pocket costs. So compliance is very much like that, where it's just what you say and how you say it. You can say the same exact thing two different ways, and one of them is okay and one of them is not. So that's a lot of what compliance really boils down to. I went on to the training center earlier to get the things I wanted to get so I can have stuff in front of me. And I hadn't seen this, and I was on the training center maybe a week or two ago. It got a facelift, and oh my God, it is so user friendly. Holy crap, you guys. I know so many of you come to me and you're like looking for something and you got to use the right keyword or you don't find it, but I'm going to share my screen a minute and show you guys the awesomeness that is now the training center. Okay, can you guys see my screen? Yes, you can see it. No, you can't. Yes, Deborah? Okay. So when you go right into the training center, this is what you see now. So you have a featured training thing, and now you can browse by topic, by video, by FAQs, all different things. Now, I went by topic. So you click by topic. You have featured, sell and sponsor, know the product, lead your team, improve yourself, run your business. So now from there, they have subcategories. So here's run your business, here's compliance. Like this is amazing. Like I've been a consultant for 9 years and this is the best I've ever seen the training center look. Like I'm blown away by this. So I just want to show you guys that real quick because it's going to make finding things so much easier. Like you want to book a party, here's all about booking parties. Like you need to coach your host, you go to this one. Like it's going to make it so much easier to find things. And I'm so ecstatic about this. Okay, I just want to do that real quick. Okay, so let me use my notes. So it is extremely important to be educated in compliance. Compliance is in place for many reasons, but mostly it's to protect us consultants, to protect Scentsy, and to protect our licensing partnerships that we have with amazing companies like Disney. The training section of our workstation was just updated, which I just showed you, and it's so easy to navigate. Okay, I need that, sorry. So that's a really great resource for you to go to. One thing I want to point out too, I love you guys and I love helping you, but I want all of you guys to kind of get in the habit of having like a chain of command. Like the first thing you should do if you have a question, go to that workstation, look in training, look in marketing, look wherever. I would say really training now because you'll find it broken down and see if you can find an answer to your question. If you can't, the second thing you should do, post on the team page because you guys have no idea. I'll get the same question within a week from 5 different people. Where if one person posted that question on the page, you're going to help 5 people, or maybe even more people have the same question but didn't ask me. And now everyone sees it and everyone gets that training. So it makes my life easier and it helps everyone learn. So try to get in the habit of checking your workstation first, checking the news tab and checking training, then post on our team page and see if somebody else can help you. Plus, sometimes like I put my phone on airplane mode and I need to get something done during the day and I may not answer your text for like 4 hours, and lots of you guys know this. But if you post it on the team page, you might get an answer right away. Like maybe Shannon's on there and she sees it right away, or Deborah sees it right away, or someone else who's like, oh, I know that, sees it, and they can answer you and help more people. Third step, come to your sponsor, whether that's me or Shannon or Susie, whoever. Go to your sponsor next, then come to me. Then you go to Deborah, she's your star director, and then you go to Katie, our superstar director. So try to do it in that order to try to make everything run smoothly and also help more people at once. If you're ever unsure if something you want to post on Facebook or, you know, post publicly somewhere is in compliance, just go where I showed you that run your business category to compliance. And then once you open that up, I didn't click on it, but you'll see there's like a ton of stuff once you hit that up compliance and different topics from there. There's also the Scentsy standards, which has everything about our whole company, about what we can and can't do, what, like everything. So Scentsy standards, it's sometimes hard to navigate because it's a lot, but that you should be able to find anything in there. So tonight I'm going to go over some of the topics that I feel are most important. Like if you go into compliance, there's something about which Scentsy logos you can use. I'm not going to cover that. Like I'm going to go over the ones that I feel like really are going to help you guys, but you can always go back in compliance if there's something else you need to see. Also, after this training is over, I will post in our team page a link to Scentsy standards, and all of these that I'm going to go over with you, I'm going to post these as images where they show you do's and don'ts for every category. So I'm going to pull all of this. I got to go on my phone to do it so I can save them as images. I'm not going to download my computer. And I will post all of the ones I have just to have an easy reference point for you guys to go back to refer to. So that should help you better understand what is and isn't acceptable. I think the pictures that they do on these where it says, do it this way, don't do it this way, really make it like a lot easier. Okay, so the first thing we're going to talk about is personal specials discounts. So, and you can find this in Scentsy Standards, Chapter 3, Section 2. Okay, so personal specials, including discounts, giveaways, and other special considerations, may be used as incentives or rewards for customers and hosts. You may advertise personal specials only via one-to-one communications in person, email, direct or private message, telephone, direct mail. So you can offer any kind of personal special you want. You can say, buy a bar wax and I'm going to give you 3 warmers. Like, no one would do that. But if you want to do that, knock yourself out. Just don't post it on social media. Text someone, tell them in person, call them on the phone, Facebook Messenger. Now, also one thing you need to understand is your Scentsy VIP group, although it's set to private, that's not considered a private one-on-one communication. You cannot post personal specials, even in your VIP group that are to your customers. I know that sounds silly, but at the end of the day, anyone in your group could screenshot that. And it's not one-on-one because you're talking to multiple people at once. So what are discounts? Discounts are any type of publicly advertised personal special with a list price that differs from corporate pricing. That would be the 10 for 41 bar special, or host a party with me, I'll give you a free warmer, or refer a friend to me who makes a purchase and I'll give you 3 free bars. Anything like that you can do. It just, if it's not corporate pricing, you have to do it in one-on-one. Okay, so what is public advertising? Examples of public advertising include, but are not limited to, social media, including private, closed, or secret pages, newspapers, magazines, or online classifieds, signs or banners at events. So if you set up at an event, you can put Scentsy bars, buy 5, get 1 free, 100%, because that's Scentsy pricing. But you cannot say Scentsy bars special 10 for $40, because that's not corporate pricing. So you can't put that sign at a booth at an event you're doing. So that's not public, that's not private. Google Forms, where the link is shared publicly. So you can do Google Forms for your customers. It just can't be somewhere where anyone can find that link. It would have to be something you send to them one-on-one. So then they give you all these examples, which this is what I'm going to post on the page. It'll say, like, I printed it in black and white, so I wasn't using all my ink, but it would say, for personal specials, yes, do it this way. Don't do it this way. And I'm going to share these all with you, but I'll just go over a couple. For personal specials, you can say, stressful day, I think you need some Scentsy soap, only $12, or contact me for my Scentsy soap personal special. You may advertise that you're having a personal special and may include the specific product that you're doing a special on. However, you may only include the price if it matches corporate pricing. So you can't say the price. Now, this is a don't do for personal specials. Oh my God, you have to try Scentsy's laundry liquid. One word, people, amazing. Only $16. Or contact me today only for the special price of $14. Is it too good to be true? You may not advertise the price of your personal special if it's not corporate pricing. So you can absolutely say, contact me for details. You can even say, like this post, and I'll give you the details. So they don't even have to contact you. They just like the post and you can privately message them. The next one they give you is, this is a yes, you can do this. If you're a fan of St. Patrick's Day, then don't delay. You're going to love this month's themed scent box. Now this is like someone doing their own whiff box, like some people do their own like scent crates and stuff. So you can say that. Get yours now or they'll be gone. Contact me for all the details. You may advertise your personal bundle by providing a theme and displaying contents. So now in this picture, they're showing you what they're offering you, but they're not telling you how much. So obviously they're going to give you all of this in their special scent crate, but they're not telling you that it's going to be a discount. It's obviously going to be a deal, but they're not saying like, get all this for only $20. If you choose to include pricing, it must match corporate pricing. And a lot of people that do their own themed kind of scent crates like that, I did them for a little bit. I just got lazy and didn't have enough time, but something I'm actually thinking about doing again. They'll do like when I did a mermaid one, and it was for May. No, it wasn't mermaid, it was unicorn. And I called it my Junicorn scent crate because it was in the month of June. So I did like just like pink bars and pink hand soap. I think I might do like a sugar hand soap and some pink bars and a bunch of different like kind of those colored products. And then I got these cute little unicorn keychains off of Amazon where I got like bulk, like 24 for something. I got like these really cute cupcake toppers that were ears and the horn. And then I taped them onto the bar. So the bar had the unicorn. I think I got unicorn lollipops. So the people that are doing these boxes are doing a theme and they're doing Scentsy products, but they're also adding in some cute, fun little things to give their customers. So you can totally do something like that if you want to. You just can't tell them pricing because you're obviously getting a deal. And the people that do them, you know, they might have 12 people that want their box. So if they get 2 6-packs of wax, they're getting bars for free. So they're bundling all the things they're putting in these 12 boxes. So they're able to give a discount without it coming out of their pocket. So you just can't put the price. Now, what you can't say is, are you already setting those New Year's resolutions? Get some inspiration from next month's bundle and start your 2019 off right. Only $20 and packed with lots of goodies. Now the picture shows a Scentsy Fresh, a bath bomb, which this is obviously old, 2 bars of wax and a room spray. That obviously costs more than $20. So now they're showing a photo of all of this and telling them this only costs $20. You can't do that because you're telling them that they're getting a big deal. So if you choose to include pricing and contents, the price must match corporate pricing. Okay, for personal specials, this is a do. Just a couple more spots left for my mystery bag for a surprise 6-pack of bars for $30. What could they be? Hurry and don't delay so you don't miss out. Order going in soon. And it just has a graphic that says, get your mystery bag here. You may advertise your mystery bag or personal special by providing details of how many spaces you have available. If you include details of the contents and price, they must match corporate pricing. So a lot of people will say, you know, the 10 bars for what? And that's what we do to get around that. Babe, there's a dog coming in my office. Okay, you cannot say, it's summertime and the sun is finally out. Let's celebrate with $30 mystery bags. Only 8 spots available. Claim your number below and I will pack your bag with 9 mystery bars that smell like summer. So you can't say that because you're saying you're giving them 9 bars for $30. So, and then they just said you may not advertise the price and contents of your mystery bag if what you are advertising does not match corporate pricing. Advertising just the price is allowed. You do not imply the value of the bag is worth more than what you are charging. However, we get around that by saying, you know, you don't give the price, but you can put like a winking face emoji, like, hey, it's a deal, but I'm not telling you it's a deal. You know, you just gotta word things properly. Okay, here's a do. This is the last one in this one. I'm starting my orders for the May scent crates. Get on my list now. Theme, treat yourself. You know all those subscription boxes out there, the one that send you the same thing and they're same thing they're sending to everyone else? Well, why not get something better? A scent crate specifically created just for you by me. No monthly commitment. Select each month you want to participate. Different price points to fit every budget. Different monthly themes so you never get bored of trying new and different products. Comment below to sign up for next month's box or PM me. Hurry, these won't last. I'm so excited for this month's box, and I can't wait for you all to get yours and treat yourself with me. And it's just an image that says, treat yourself. You may advertise your personal bundle by providing a theme and details about how your subscription works. What you cannot say, who likes subscription boxes? What if you had a way to subscribe to a scent box? What's a scent box? A mystery box that's mailed monthly. Each box costs $25 and contains up to $35 in Scentsy mystery products. Could be anything in the catalog. Do I have to get a box every month? No, I will send you a message mid-month to reserve your next box. You don't have to look into a long-term commitment. You may not indicate anywhere publicly that what you are charging for your products differs from corporate pricing. So Scentsy can do a whiff box that costs $30 and has, $35 to $42 in it because Scentsy is advertising that. You can't tell people that, hey, I'm doing $25 boxes, but you're going to get $35 worth of stuff in it. So that's everything about doing discounts. So let me go to the chat. And if anyone has a question that's not in the chat, go ahead and unmute yourself. So is Deborah on top of all of these? What about the newsletter? Yes. Can we say save $2 on Scentsy Scrub? Contact me for details. No. Yeah, you can't tell them it's going to be $2. You can say that you're doing a special on them and for them to contact you for the price. Yeah, what Deborah said, I didn't scroll down all the way. Deborah's on top of this. All right. Let me take a sip of water because I'm talking a whole lot. Okay, the next one is personal specials giveaways. I know this one's a big one for like VIP groups. So, does this say the same exact thing at the top? Yeah, it says the same exact thing that this one said about personal specials at the top, that you can do them for incentives or rewards and you may advertise them one-on-one. I'm not going to read that whole thing again because I just read that. And this whole top part is the same. What are giveaways? Giveaways are either publicly or privately giving something away for free in conjunction with your Scentsy business. And what is public advertising? We already went over that. Social media, newspaper, signs or banners, Google Forms that have a public link. Okay, what we can and can't do with giveaways. This is a yes. Who loves bingo? As you can see, this is not going to be your typical grandma's bingo game. Scentsy style live this Friday. Don't miss the fun, you'll regret it. Drinks and games, what more could you ask for? There will be prizes and fun. Contact me for the deets. You may advertise that you will have prizes available at a bingo game or other home party game, provided you do not require participants to purchase anything in order to play. That's called pay to play, and that's a huge no-no. All those groups out there where people are buying spots and someone wins something, that's a huge no-no with Scentsy. I've seen consultants get terminated over it where they're offering, a warmer that costs $40 and they're offering 20 spots at $5. And it's like, that doesn't make sense to me. But you cannot do that. And you cannot require anyone to make a purchase no matter what. So I used to actually do my Facebook parties, and I got this from a superstar director, but I stopped doing it this way, where part of the party points was the first person to make a purchase gets 50 party points. The second person gets 40 party points. And then I was like, I did it once or twice and I was like, wait a minute, but we're saying that we're going to give more points to someone who makes a purchase. And I was like, so I took that out of mine because I know a lot of people still do that, but to me, that's the same as requiring someone to make a purchase for something because they have a leg up if they buy something for the points. And this is what you cannot say. Bingo. Don't forget about our girls only bingo this Friday at my Scentsy party. You get one bingo card for every $10 you spend on Scentsy products. So what are you waiting for? Grand prize, a $50 Target gift card. Contact me now to place an order. You may not require participants to purchase anything, product, bingo cards, raffle tickets, etc., in order to play, even if it's done in one-on-one communication. You may not indicate specifically what the prize will be. So actually, it says for more information, please refer to the pay to play compliance training. And that wasn't on the page I looked at when I clicked on that link. So I'm going to have to find that one and I will add it to the post I make on the team page. So I know there is another whole training on pay to play. You just basically, no one has to buy anything to get something from you. And you can't say what the prize is. So like when I do Facebook parties, I do the party points and I say at the end of the party, whoever has the most points, and no one gets points for buying anything. It's for commenting, liking, booking a party because they're not buying anything, anything like that. And I just say, you'll get a prize in the mail from me. I never, ever, ever say what it is. Plus, I've got tons of product on hand and I'm going to decide here and there what I'm going to send people. You know, like if my hostess had $1,000 party, the prizes I send out for her party might be a little better than my hostess who had a $200 party because I'm making more commission off of that. So I'm willing to give a little bit more because I got more. So I don't ever say what it is. And sometimes I just send a bunch of samples. Maybe I'll send like 6 or 7 different kinds of samples and make it a big pack, and they can try Scentsy soap and they can try laundry and they can try a fragrance mist and they can try a counter clean and make it like a big thing of a whole bunch of samples. Okay, this is a yes, you can do. Did we lose someone? Everyone's thinking Deborah used to be there. Now she's over there. Freaking me out. Okay, this is what you can do. Listen up, everyone. It's so simple. The more you do, the more entries you get into my drawing for a free gift. It's a good one. Like this post, 1 entry. Tag a friend, 2 entries. Like or follow my page, 3 entries. Share my page, 4 entries. Contact me for more information. You can say that. Why? You may offer prizes or drawings as long as there is no cash or purchase of product involved to qualify for the giveaway. Offering prizes or drawings where there is cash or purchase of product involved cannot even be done in one-on-one communication. For more information, please refer to the pay-to-play compliance training, which I will post on the page. What you cannot say: everyone who places an order with me before the end of the month gets a free gift. Contact me to get that order in ASAP. You cannot advertise that everyone who does something will get a free gift. All right, what you can do. It's your favorite word, or at least mine, giveaway. That's right, I'm doing a giveaway and it's a good one if I say so myself. Contact me to find out more. This is for a limited time, so hurry. It closes by the end of the week. You may advertise on your Scentsy business page that you are doing a giveaway if you do not include what you are giving away. So you can absolutely say, I'm going to give something away. Just don't say what it is. It's a prize. For personal specials, this is a no. Who's in need of a shopping spree? I mean, what girl isn't? Well then, don't miss out on my giveaway for a $50 Nordstrom gift card. I'm so excited. Contact me for more information on how to enter. You may not advertise on your Scentsy business page what items you are giving away, even if the item is not a Scentsy product. So just completely stay away from telling them what they're going to win, no matter what. Okay, and this is the last one for this one. This is a yes. It is so overwhelming to choose only a couple scents at a time. I mean, what if you want to try more than one? What if you want to try more than what you can afford? Well, guess what? I have a solution for the next 6 people who place an order with me. They will get a little goodie bag of free samples with a variety of scents to try. DM me for details. You may advertise free samples as a giveaway. Not product, free samples. You can advertise free samples all day long. For personal specials, do not do this. Next person to place an order with me will get a free gift. Will this be you? Contact me to get your order in ASAP. You may not advertise that someone must place an order with you to be eligible for a free gift unless you specify that free gift is in samples. So basically, if you're giving away a prize for anything, they cannot buy something, buy a bingo card, make a purchase to get a prize. And if you're advertising a prize, it's only a prize. But when it comes to samples, you can say that the next 6 people who buy and place an order with me will get samples, because you're not telling them you're giving them free product. So in this case, you can't ever say the next person who places an order with me will get a gift. You can only say the next person who places an order with me is going to get samples, or the next this many people is going to get samples, or whatever it is. All right, so that's it on giveaways. Let's see this chat. Is it in compliance that during a party, when someone makes a purchase, putting their name into a bowl at the end of the party, pulling a name out and sending them a prize? Right, not unless you put everyone in the party. All right, cool. Water time. All right, this one is titled Personal Specials, Special Considerations. I haven't read this one yet because I had to go train my dog after I printed it. So personal specials, including discounts, giveaways, and other special considerations, may be used as incentives or rewards for customers and hosts. You may advertise personal specials only via one-to-one communication. We know that. What are special considerations? Okay, so this section is going to talk about this. Advertising publicly includes, but is not limited to, the following: free shipping, host exclusive starter kit offers, mystery host offers, non-Scentsy products, personalized bundle and save options, presentation, decoration, and gift wrapping. What is public advertising? Social media, private closed secret pages, newspapers, magazines, online classifieds, signs or banners at events, and Google Forms where the link is shared publicly. Let's get some examples. What you can do: come host a party with me. Free shipping on a qualifying party. Ask me if yours qualifies today. Oh my God, so easy peasy lemon squeezy. Contact me for details. You may advertise that your customers can get free shipping with a qualifying party if you explain how to achieve a qualifying party or suggest they contact you for more details. What you cannot say: free shipping on all qualifying orders. Want free shipping? I am submitting a qualifying party today. Contact me for all of your Scentsy needs. You may not advertise an already qualifying party that will give customers free shipping. And I did not know that, because I say that all the time. But I always believe that as long as I say it's qualifying party and not just free shipping on my order, that I believe that qualifying was the word there, and I just learned something. So we can tell them they get free shipping on a qualifying party, but we cannot say we already have a qualifying party that will give customers free shipping, which I do. So I'm gonna have to change that, huh? I personally don't agree with that, but I don't make the rules. I think if we say qualifying, we should say it, but you know, I don't work for Scentsy Legal. All right, for personal specials, what you can say: who will it be? This could be you. Contact me if you want the opportunity to be my next mystery hostess. I know you want in on this goodness. You may advertise the opportunity for someone to be your mystery host by having them contact you if they are interested. What you cannot say: last call, place an order with me for a chance to be this month's mystery hostess. Party is already up to $500, and I'm willing to divide up the rewards if this party gets big enough. You may not advertise the party's current total amount or other special considerations, such as dividing up the host rewards or requiring a potential host to place an order to be eligible. So mystery hostesses, we actually had a leadership call with Chuck and with a bunch of our legal team a couple months ago. The call went, I think, a little over an hour, and it left a lot of leaders still confused at the end. We used to be able to do mystery host parties. I used to do one every single month for anyone who bought on my website. I did a random draw, and whoever got picked out of everyone who placed an order got the free host rewards. Apparently that is out of compliance, and I think everyone was doing it that way. And this was just in the last year. I know it was since COVID. The only way you can do a mystery party is if you already have a predetermined like who is going to win. So you don't, I guess you don't tell people, but you have to say, okay, I'm doing a mystery host party, and whoever places the highest order is getting my host rewards. It cannot be random. So it kind of takes away from doing a mystery host, because in my mind, if you're making the highest purchase, I don't want to say I don't want to give you the rewards, but I want it to be an equal chance with the person who maybe couldn't spend as much. But since he says you have to already know, you can say, you don't have to say it, but you have to like know already how you're going to pick a winner without it being a random drawing. So you have to already know like the stipulation for who's going to win. Someone whose birthday's in December. He's being okay right now. If you want to leave him, I'll tell you if he's being bad. So you can't do a random drawing for a mystery hostess. So kind of takes out the fun of doing a mystery hostess. But again, I'm not in charge and I don't make the rules. And I'm putting this on YouTube. Maybe I should think about that. Okay. For personal specials, what you can say: have you ever been interested in joining Scentsy? Today's your lucky day. I am placing an order and have a spot open for a mystery hostess who can use the credit to put towards earning the host exclusive starter kit. Contact me before it's too late. You may advertise that you have host rewards available that can be used towards a host exclusive starter kit for those who want to join Scentsy. And for that, I wouldn't even use the word mystery hostess. Like, just say that you have, a kit available that's been earned with the host rewards. It's as long as you don't say it's free. You just have to say like zero out-of-pocket costs, or you can say no out-of-pocket costs, or you can say that you have a hostess kit that was earned with your own host rewards and you want to give that to someone. You can use the word gift. So if, let's say, you have a party that's over 500, so you actually have a free hostess kit and you're willing to give that $59 up to get someone on your team, you can even say, I have a kit I want to gift to someone, which I kind of like that wording because it sounds more appealing to someone. Like, I want to gift this to someone. I want to bless someone with this opportunity and gift a kit to someone. Just as long as you don't say free, because we're not allowed to talk about giving away a free kit. It's got to be gifting or zero out-of-pocket costs, no out-of-pocket costs. What you cannot say: I'd love to sponsor you. I have a $29 kit up for grabs by using the host credit for a party I'm about to submit. Who wants a kit? The clock is ticking. You may not list the kit price for a price that is higher or lower than corporate pricing. You may not list a price that is discounted due to host rewards available on an existing potential party. So basically, you can say all day that you have a party closing and you have a $59 kit available because that's the cost of that kit. So if you're keeping those host rewards for yourself, you can still give that $59 kit as long as you have one penny left in the host rewards. So you can say a $59 kit. You can't say you have a $39 kit, a $29 kit, a $19 kit. You can say a $59 kit. You can say a gift or a no out-of-pocket cost kit, but nothing in between that. No out of pocket to 59, because then it looks like you're offering some kind of special deal, which you're really just using host rewards, but we can't publicly say that. You can say you have a discounted kit available and not talk about price. And then once you get in that one-on-one conversation, you could be like, yeah, it's a $59 kit. It's worth over $100, but because of my host rewards, I can gift it to you, or I can give it to you for $15 or $20, whatever the difference of your party is. As long as you're one-on-one, you can tell them the price. Just can't do that publicly. All right, this is a yes. Positively brilliant news. Our crystal wax collection will be available soon. I will be taking customer orders for this collection beginning of next month. My own special offer. Buy all 5 of the crystal wax collection and receive another wax of your choosing free. So this is an older collection we had. It was our crystal wax collection, but it was only a 5-pack. So you can say, I'll give you another wax for free, because that is corporate pricing. Buy 5, get 1 free. What you cannot say, Scentsy bar deal, $15 for 3 bars, $30 for 6 bars, $45 for 9 bars, $60 for 12 bars. Contact me for all the details. You may not advertise a discounted price by creating a bundle and save option that does not exist. Scentsy does not offer 3 or 9 bars for the prices noted. They did put the 30 for 6 and the 60 for 12, which is pricing, but it would be 17 for 3, and we don't offer a 45. We don't offer a 9 bar deal. That would be a 6-pack and a 3-pack, and it wouldn't be $45. So just stay away from any kind of pricing like that if it's not Scentsy pricing. Okay. Yes, for personal specials. Love those subscription boxes? Well then, you will love mine. Always stacked with lots of goodies, only $51. Get yours now and don't wait or they'll be gone. And they have a photo showing what's in their box. You may advertise the contents of your personalized bundle. If you choose to include pricing and contents, the price must match corporate pricing. Corporate pricing for the products displayed is $51. So you can say that. What you cannot say is, I am so excited to announce my next subscription box. You are not going to want to miss next month's special, filled to the brim with unicorn magic that every heart would desire. PM me like right now for more information before it's too late. You may not advertise your personalized bundle with non-Scentsy products that exceed 10% of the retail value of the Scentsy products displayed. Non-Scentsy products cannot include competing products or items from other direct selling companies. So in this picture, it's kind of hard to see because it's black and white. I see a pair of earrings, and that wouldn't be more than 10%. So it's got to be something else. But basically, you can, if you're doing a bundle like a scent crate and you're putting those extras in that are not Scentsy products, those non-Scentsy products can't exceed 10% of the retail value of the Scentsy products, which, I mean, generally if you're doing a box like that and you're throwing in a couple extras, like I said, I did a unicorn lollipop and a keychain and put some cute horns like they're made of paper on something. That didn't cost more than 10% of the content. So as long as you're not giving like, you know, a Coach bag in your scent crate. And non-Scentsy products cannot include competing products or items from other direct selling companies. So you couldn't put like a Bath and Body Works hand soap or something from another direct selling company. And while someone might think, well, I want to support my friend who sells, you know, I don't know, what do people sell nowadays? Some kind of jewelry, and oh, they have a cute unicorn charm. I'm going to take an origami owl, I don't know if that's a thing anymore, and put their origami owl unicorn charm in this. You can't, because you're doing another direct selling company. But you can go to the dollar store and find a unicorn charm, and that's totally fine, or Amazon or whatever. This is the last one. This is the big one. How freaking adorable are these? Contact me if you're interested. And we all have seen these. Deborah and I do them. Your mugs with your candy cane and your room spray and, you know, your Christmas bundles. You may include non-Scentsy items for decoration and presentation as long as their value does not exceed 10% of the full retail value of the Scentsy products, and they do not include competing products or items from other direct selling companies. So at Christmas time, you go to the dollar store. I bought like 30 mugs. I still have a whole bunch in my box of Christmas stuff for next year. I also got clearance stuff. So I got like socks on clearance and all sorts of good stuff for next year. So I think, actually, I know Deborah does it the same as me. So this bundle is a room spray, a scent circle, a candy cane, and a mug. We're charging for the room spray and the scent circle. That's it. get the mugs at the dollar store and write them off. They're $1. Is that dollar worth it for you to sell these bundles to people? Any of these the cellophane and the ribbon, you're writing that off anyway. And how cheap are candy canes? You know, like I did candy canes in mine. I did some like travel mugs that had hot cocoa packet and a candy cane spoon, and like I threw some Hershey Kisses in some of them. So none of that is more than that, and you're not charging for the extra things. You can, but you can't charge more than 10%. So honestly, it's Christmas. I look at it, and I know Deborah does it the exact same way because she's the queen of this. She sells way more of these than I do. But the way you look at this is, if you have someone who needs 10 teacher gifts, now hopefully by next Christmas, people will be back in their offices, they'll be back in their schools, and they'll be seeing people. This year was a little harder. And what if they buy 10 of these from you to gift to the teachers in their school that they work with? Is spending $10 on 10 mugs that you're writing off on your taxes worth it to get your product into 10 people's hands? You know, so that's what these are amazing for Christmas time. What you cannot do, Scentsy bundles available for a limited time only. Hurry, these won't last long. Contact me for details. You may not advertise non-Scentsy items that are valued at more than 10% of the retail value of the Scentsy products. You may not use cash or a gift card. So this one, there's like a $5. It must be some kind of, it's a gift card for somewhere. It's like a folded up little gift card. So this has a gift card in it. You couldn't put a gift card in it. So it's like a non-Scentsy item over 10%. Questions? All righty.
I have a question.
What's up?
Can you make mugs and stuff like that and leave them at a store to have them be sold? No, you have to sell them yourself.
Right, Deborah? That's a no? Okay. Yeah, because you can't sell anything in a retail environment.
Okay.
The only thing, I think I have this promotional displays. We're going to talk about that. But you could, let's say we will talk about this, but let's just say real quick, you have a friend who owns like a beauty salon and they use warmers there. You can absolutely have one warmer up at the front desk and provide them with wax every month.
Right.
In exchange, they leave out your business cards or your catalogs or whatever, and they're advertising for you, but they're not selling product on hand. You can't ever do that in a retail location.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, the next one. Inventory on hand. Advertising your inventory on hand, resaleable or not, for sale online, including through social media, online classified sites, and online auction sites, or at any retail location is strictly prohibited. Retail location, strictly prohibited. You may advertise your participation in a temporary event or an open house, but you may never list, using words or images, specific items you have on hand for cash and carry. What is inventory on hand? Actually, those buddies are all mine, and all those warmers are mine. Just that stuff over there in those cabinets are not mine. What is inventory on hand? Your supply of authentic Scentsy products that you previously ordered, physically stored, or have in your possession. And I've seen a lot of leaders that do different kinds of training. They'll have like a pegboard behind them full of bars, or they'll be walking around their office doing something and you'll see a ton of inventory, and they will look into their camera and be like, this is mine. This is not inventory. This is all my personal use stuff. So if you do like a video where you're just doing something and you happen to have a lot of stock in that video or something, just say, this is mine. Just, don't you guys worry about this. This is my stuff. If you say it's yours, nobody can say you're advertising inventory on hand. Okay, so for an inventory hand, what you can say: need gift ideas or gift exchange gifts, stocking stuffers, holler at me for all your Scentsy and gift giving needs. You may advertise Scentsy products using images and verbiage that does not indicate or imply you have inventory on hand. You can absolutely say. Now you can say, do you need stocking stuffers? Do you need last minute gifts? Contact me. And once they contact you, you could be like, I have all this on hand. What do you need? I can get it to you today. As long as one-on-one, you're telling them what you have on hand. Like for Black Friday, I texted ton of my customers, like all my really good customers, and I offered 30% off of anything I had in stock, warmers and all, and I offered 20% off anything that I don't have on hand that I had to order for them. I sold over $1,000 in 3 days. But I did it one-on-one, none of that. I think the only thing I might have posted on Facebook was that I was having like a Black Friday, contact me if you want to know what my special is for the weekend. But I sat here for a good hour and a half texting people over and over and over and telling them. And then I obviously had lists and Google Forms ready with what I had on hand for people. But I sold over $1,000 in a weekend. And I'm going to do that next year, and I'm going to advertise it earlier next year. And I got rid of a ton of stuff. I took a loss. I took a 30% loss, but when you have so much stuff on hand, and I know I didn't take a loss because everything I have, I get for free and half price, unless it's Disney or Marvel. And if I'm buying that, it's mine. All that's mine. So, I rock. What you cannot say: need gift ideas or gift exchange gifts, stocking stuffers, holler at me for all your sense of gift giving needs, and post a picture that looks like this of a table with all your bars and all your stuff on it. You cannot say, do you need, in the first one that was okay, it was just a stock image of 3 soaps. That's not indicating you have quantity on hand. That's 3 soaps. That's indicating you have inventory on hand. You may not advertise images that are obviously of your inventory stock on hand while you're advertising and promoting your Scentsy business. Okay, what you can say: anyone know of any Scentsy consultants that have 3 Stella the Unicorn warmers? Now, this is someone else asking on Facebook. Does anyone know of a consultant that has 3 of these warmers? Someone commented, I have 3 for you. I will PM you the details. You may respond to In Search of Ads on Facebook by commenting that you have that specific item on hand. Reminder, consultants are not allowed to initiate ISO posts regarding inventory they have on hand. So you can't say, hey, I've got this on hand, do you want it? But if someone in like a group says, I'm looking for 3 of these, I always just say PMing you, and I PM them. So if someone says I need 6 bars of business casual and I have 6, I just say PMing you. I don't say I have 6. We are allowed to answer. If they say I need 3, you can say you have 3. If they say I need 3, you can't say, oh, I have 6. You can only answer the exact amount they want. But just to be safe, I always just say, hey, I'm sending you a PM, and then I just get in the details in that one-on-one conversation just to cover myself a little bit more. Oh, so that's actually their no. So in the no, what you can't do, the consultant commented, I have 5 available with lots of other Scentsy products ready to pick up. You may not respond to an In Search of Ad by providing additional details beyond what the customer is searching for, extra quantity, or other products you have on hand. So it's totally fine if someone's looking for 6 bars and you have 6 to say 6, but you can't say I have 6 of that and a bunch of other stuff, or I have 8 of that. Okay, now you're being a brat. Okay, what you can say. So this shows a picture of a Scentsy warmer, shows it priced at $50. This is on like a buy and sell kind of page on Facebook. And it says order, I'll just show you the picture. So it's advertising showing a warmer, Scentsy Seize the Day warmer, putting it at $50. And then it says brand new in box, order through here with their Scentsy website or contact me for more information. You can do that. You may advertise current Scentsy product in an online classified site as long as you include corporate pricing and a link to your website. So let's just say you have the February warmer of the month on hand from last month, and you didn't sell it last month and you kind of want to get rid of it. Because it's still available, you can post on a buy and sell page showing it off with the pricing and with a link to your website. And if somebody's interested, get in a one-on-one conversation with them and be like, hey, I have it on hand, and sell it to them privately off of that Facebook post. But you can't take something that's discontinued and post it in a buy and sell. So I couldn't post my, my Child Buddy if I had an extra one, which I don't. But if I had an extra child, I couldn't post that and show the picture and put my Scentsy website because it's not available. So how can they go to my website and buy it? So if it's available, it's current product, you put the pricing, and you can sell it for less in that one-on-one conversation, but as long as you advertise it as a current product, the price, and your website, then you can get on that one-on-one conversation. And if you want to discount it because you just want to get rid of it, knock yourself out. Just don't do it publicly. Now, what you can't say for inventory on hand, maybe I should read these before I tell you what you can't do. Scentsy warmer, and they're showing a picture of a warmer, $25, never used, brand new in box. Contact me for details. You may not advertise your inventory on hand or discontinued products for sale in an online classified site by using images and words that indicate, imply, or state you have it on hand. So they didn't put a website. You know, they showed it off as their product in their house as opposed to like a image that Scentsy puts out. Does that make sense? I gotta get rid of my dog. You gotta go. You're being a brat now. Okay, I'm done with you. You can't be his. Okay. He doesn't like when I talk to other people besides him. Okay. For inventory on hand, what you can say. Open house this coming weekend. Cash and carry available. We'll have lots for you to look at. Contact me for more information. And the picture they're giving says spring open house, Sunday, April 12th from 4 to 6 at the community center. Come join the fun, product demonstrations. You may advertise that you're having an open house and that you will have cash and carry available without providing any details or images of what you have on site for purchase. So basically you can't say like all the time that you've just got stock on hand, but you can do an open house and say you're going to have cash and carry, or you're going to be at the local high school for their Christmas event and that you'll be there with cash and carry. You're not showing pictures of what you have. There's nothing specific. You can say cash and carry for like those specific events, not I have cash and carry all the time. Which you can't say. If you're looking for Scentsy, send me a PM. Moving soon and need to clear out my stock. See comments for my contact info. You may not indicate, imply that you have inventory on hand for sale by advertising you have stock, that you are clearing out space, or any other verbiage that suggests this. So basically, if it's a temporary event, you can say you're going to have cash and carry. But that's because it's an event. It's not just come to my house and shop, you know, my racks. What you can say, what, Scentsy obsessed? Me? Nah. And show a picture of lots of bars. You may express your love for Scentsy and show images of product that would not fall within the boundaries of promotional display if you do not advertise the product for sale. So you could have just gotten this order in or, you know, I could open up my cabinet and there's tons of bars in there and just show it and be like, oh my God, I love Scentsy. You didn't say anything about selling it. You didn't say anything about having on hand. You're just saying, I love this stuff. What you cannot say, running low on bars and need a restock, I got you, boo. Contact me for all your Scentsy needs. You may not show images of product that falls outside the boundaries of a promotional display if you are advertising Scentsy products for sale. So in this picture, there's a whole bunch of Scentsy bars hanging on a pegboard. That looks a lot different than just a pile of bars that you're like, this is mine. You know, like, don't touch my stuff. All right, that's it for inventory on hand. Check the chat box. Assuming bringing your on-hand items to a vendor, event, or flea market to sell is out of compliance. That's a topic. Yes, you can do that. I used to do it all the time pre-COVID. I used to have events, 2 events every single year, one in the spring and one in the fall I did, where I would literally sell over $1,000 in 3 hours. I miss that. I need COVID to go away so I can sell my stuff. And if you do something like that, like at your local school or, you know, an event like that, you can also say, like, on your Facebook, hey, advertise that event and just be like, hey, I'll be here Saturday with cash and carry. Just don't use pictures or anything. Okay. Promotional displays. A promotional display is to generate interest, collect orders, and promote the opportunity. A promotional display may not be or even appear to be a cash and carry sales location. You may not deliver orders to the location of your promotional display. So if you did have a warmer set up or a diffuser set up in a spa or a nail salon or anything, they have to take your business card, contact you privately, and you have to meet up with them privately. You can't meet them at the nail salon because now you're using that retail location. And I feel like that's something that's probably easily overlooked. It just makes sense. Like, oh, you have an appointment. I know where the nail salon is. I'll meet you there. But technically, you're doing business at a retail location. How many products can I have in my display? Promotional displays may include only one item from each product category, price point. This applies to physical stores as well as social media displays. Further explanation. If you're still wondering what constitutes a promotional display post versus an inventory on hand post, consider a store window display. A store window display typically only showcases what can be purchased inside and is designed as an interest generator. Rarely are prices posted or multiples of the same item included. Inside the store is where you'll find racks or shelves of items to purchase. So which photo does your post represent? Photos of the inside of a store would be inventory on hand, while a photo of a window display, even though it actually shows product, would be a promotional display. If you're always honest in your evaluation of what you want to post, you will rarely be flagged for inventory on hand. Just remember that you're generating interest and not trying to generate a specific sale. So I'm guilty of this in the past, like years ago. I would set up at a local event and I would have my Scentsy display up and I'd have all my warmers out and all my bars. I'd have my buddies and I'd have grid wall with all my scent circles and everything hanging. And I would take pictures and post it on Facebook and show everything I have at that event and be like, hey, come see me at this event today. We can't do that. We can only show one of each item. So, and this was years ago. You could, if you wanted to take a section of your table and just pull one warmer, one diffuser, one buddy, whatever, and do one picture of a couple different items, no two of the same thing, and say like, hey, I'm here today, come see me for cash and carry. As long as it's just like a small sampling. You can't show like your whole display off. Okay, so here's a lot of these. I'm just going to show you the pictures. So for the first one, it says yes. You may include a variety of Scentsy products that showcase what Scentsy has to offer. You can include up to one item per product category. So I sort of printed these in color, but I didn't think I was going to have to show you pictures. But this is okay. Now this is a counter clean, a bathroom clean, and a Scentsy Fresh. It's not three of the same thing. There's one washer with, one detergent, one of everything. You may not include more than one of each product or product category. So here you can see there's multiple buddies, there's multiple room sprays. So that's no, that's yes, one of everything. And that's not two buddies, that's like a sidekick and a regular buddy. So you can totally do that, or a buddy and a buddy clip. Just not a whole bunch of one kind of thing. This is a yes. You may use promotional display to advertise your Scentsy business at a retail location or event that does not qualify for cash and carry. So this picture has a display at a retail location or like a salon or something, one warmer, one bar, there's two testers, a catalog, and ask me how to order. So it's totally fine to put in a location if you have little stores in your town that you could set up a warmer and basically be like, here's the deal. I'll leave this warmer with you as a loaner. I will bring you wax every month. Your place smells great. You don't have to buy anything. In exchange, you leave my information out for people to contact me. So it's a win-win. They get a place that smells good. They don't have to buy wax. And then if you're doing that, I would bring them a scent of the month every month, like, 2 bars of the scent of the month, because now you're showing something new every month. You may not have or even appear to offer cash and carry at the location of your promotional display if your display is at a retail location or event that does not qualify for cash or carry. So you couldn't put this in a retail location because now you're just selling stock out of a retail location. You may use a promotional display to generate interest, collect orders, and promote the Scentsy opportunity. So here's a display with a basket, and at this place they've got catalogs, order forms, and samples of body. And there's a room spray there, totally fine, because that's multiple, but those are just samples. You can totally leave samples. You can even take the scent of the month brochures and put a sample on it and staple it to the flyer and leave those there, because people can take them and they can take a sample home with them. You may not deliver orders to the location of the promotional display if your display is at a retail location, so you can't bring it there bagged up. And the last one, I feel like promotional displays is very cut and dry. You can have a display, you can't have stock. You may create unique product photos, including promotional displays, to promote Scentsy on social media. So here's a picture of our old apple warmer, a bar, it's probably scent of the month, and then a basket of apples. You can totally do that. You may not post pictures of your inventory on hand. So I feel like this one is probably like the most cut and dry of all the compliance things, like display, and that's it. All right, any questions? All right, I'm only got 2 more for you. Fairs and shows. You may promote Scentsy's opportunity and collect orders with a promotional display. You may not conduct cash and carry sales unless the fair or show is taking place at a temporary event. If you have any questions regarding whether a fair or show would be considered a temporary event, email compliance prior to selling cash and carry at that event. If you conduct cash and carry sales at a temporary event, you may only represent and or sell Scentsy at an event. So you cannot get a table at an event and sell Scentsy and something else, whether you're part of 2 direct sales, which you shouldn't do because you're not going to succeed at either if you try to do more than one thing. Or even if you do handmade, let's say you crochet something and you make hats and you want to bring your hats with your Scentsy, you can't do that either. If you get a table, only Scentsy. Your booth must be attended at all times by a current Scentsy consultant in good standing. Now, if you go to an event and you bring your husband or a best friend with you to help you out, just so you're not alone at the event and they're helping you, you can run and grab a piece of pizza and leave them for a minute. It's fine. You just can't leave for hours. Scentsy does not limit the number of booths allowed. So you can be doing a big event and there could be 3 booths there. Usually the person who runs the show doesn't allow it, but some big events, like those big 7-day events, could possibly have multiple vendors there. You may not enter into contracts for overlapping events or shows. So you can't book yourself into 2 places and send your friend or your husband to man a booth for you at one location while you're doing another one that same weekend. Scentsy will not be made a party to a contract between you and an event coordinator, nor will Scentsy be liable for any disputes that arise between you and an event coordinator or between you and another consultant at the event. Basically, Scentsy's not getting involved. You may build up inventory for a temporary event as long as you can provide Scentsy with documentation of the event upon request. So if you're doing a big event, let's say you're doing like one of those big home shows for a week and you know you're going to need a couple $1,000s worth of inventory, you can buy that, but just make sure you have all your paperwork that you bought it for there, because especially if we're in an incentive period and they see like a $4,000 order on your account and it's all under your name, and then you earn that incentive trip, Scentsy may contact you and be like, so why did you buy $4,000 worth of product? Because that looks like you're buying it just to earn an incentive trip. So as long as you're like, nope, I bought it for this event, I have my contract, I went there, you're fine. Another reason to always put your orders in under your customers' actual names and don't just collect orders from a bunch of people and put it all under your name. It just covers yourself so that if Scentsy were to audit you, you have everything in that customer's name and it's not, I know people will just take like a $200 order and throw it all under their name. Plus that really sucks for follow-up. You can't really follow up if everything's under your name. So how can I be compliant at fairs and shows? Whether or not you advertise your event on social media, your participation must be in compliance with the Scentsy standards. Please follow all Scentsy standards and only offer cash and carry Scentsy at qualifying events. So a temporary event. State and county fairs and other legitimate events that have a clear beginning and end date, are not held in a retail location, do not span more than 30 days, include multiple vendors, and are put on by a third party, not you or Scentsy. This excludes most farmers markets, flea markets, and trade days. So farmers markets tend to go longer than 30 days. So you can't do farmers markets and you can't do flea markets because those are usually every single weekend. And you can't do it in a retail location. So sometimes malls have different vendors come like and do a whole day. You can absolutely go, but you can only set up a promotional display and take orders. You can't sell cash and carry in a mall. The determination of whether an event is legitimate is at Scentsi's sole and absolute discretion. The span of an event is not determined by the number of days it is open for business, nor by the number of days that you participate in the event, but by the total number of days between the beginning date and the end date. For example, an event that is held every Friday and Saturday between May 1st and June 30th spans 61 days and would not be considered a temporary event. So even though it's only happening 2 days a week, it's still like a farmer's market. It may only happen every Saturday all summer, so it may not be 30 weeks, but it's still starting every Saturday from May till every Saturday in September. It's not a temporary event. Small market exception. If your event does not meet all of the temporary event criteria, you may compare your event to the following small market exception criteria, all of which are required to be permitted to participate with cash and carry at an event. The event must be within 50 miles of your home. The event may not be in a retail location. There must not be a contract with the temporary event prior to the day of the event. The event must require all vendor booth displays to be set up and taken down every day of the event. If you have questions about the small market exception or want to know if your event meets the exception, please email the compliance team. Okay, for fairs and shows. You may promote Scentsi's opportunity and collect orders with a promotional display of up to one item per category. You may not represent and or sell Scentsi at the non-Scentsi products or opportunities at the same event. You can have cash and carry. That doesn't make sense. It says you may promote Scentsi's opportunity and collect orders with a promotional display of one item per product category. That you can have multiple items. So that doesn't make sense to me, but this does. You may not represent and or sell Scentsi and non-Scentsi products at the same event. So on this one, they have a table with homemade crafts, Scentsi, and doTERRA oils. So you don't want to do that. For fairs and shows, posted on Facebook. Come and say hi and check out my booth at the Spring Fling Vendor Show. Cash and carry available, and then it's just a flyer for that event, when, where, what time, all of that. You may offer cash and carry Scentsi at events that meet all temporary event qualifications. You may not post. Okay, so this one is an event that's happening on one day, but it's at a mall. So right there, it's Meadows Mall. So you may not have cash and carry at an event that's in a retail location, even if it's less than 30 days. Basically, if it's like in a mall, you can't sell anything on hand. So this is a fall harvest weekend market. Every Saturday in September and October. You may offer cash and carry at Scentsi, cash and carry Scentsi at events that do not qualify as temporary event, but do meet all qualifications for the small market exception. So this small market exception is something that I don't think many of us are going to run into. I think it's really if you live somewhere where, you know, you have nothing in 50 miles, they like make some exceptions, but I don't really want to get into all that because I think I don't have all the details of all that. So I don't want to give you guys misinformation. But what you can't say, you guys who love Scentsi bars and doesn't want to wait for shipping, find me at the Johnson Flea Market every Saturday so you can take home your treasures in the same day. So you cannot be at a flea market every Saturday. And then this one's showing one of each item, and it says you may post a promotional display on social media to advertise your event, which we already talked about. If you just show one of everything, but you cannot show a picture of your cash and carry booth if it's multiple of the same types of items. fairs and shows. And the last one, licensed product marketing guidelines. This one is big because if you don't follow compliance when it comes to Disney, you just don't want to not do that because Disney cracks down. So what you can do when it comes to anything licensed, whether it's Disney, Marvel, Star Wars, if it's football, NFL, if it's NHL, if it's MLB, even our charitable cause warmers are linked to a licensing. What you can do, only use marketing materials containing licensed intellectual property created and approved by Scentsy. All marketing materials we provide go through an approval process with our licensing partners to ensure everything adheres to the guidelines and is ready to use. So basically, if you want to use marketing flyers for Scentsy, for like Disney stuff, only get it out of your marketing tab, only take what Scentsy provides for us. Do create user-generated content by taking your own photos of the actual products, like a photo of a family member smelling a bar. Just be sure you don't add words or stickers over the images, but you can add your own captions. So you can take anything off of Scentsy's marketing tab, or you can take your own pictures. So let's just say I just got Spider-Man in and he's available now and he's brand new and I'm excited. I can hold him up and take a picture of me and I can post it on Facebook because it's my product and it's my picture and it's a personal picture. It's not like an image, like, you know, like all the pages that make flyers for us to use, like different flyers of showing bar bundles and all that. We can't make our own Disney marketing. It's either from Scentsy or it's a personal picture. You can't make a flyer up for like Disney or MLB or any of that. Do use hashtags. They're a fun way to market licensed collections, and we encourage you to use them on all your social media marketing. Scentsy will sometimes provide hashtags and encourage you to use them when we do. If you create your own, try to use specific character or organization names like Mickey Mouse or NFL. The only hashtags you can't use are those that suggest the licensed partner is endorsing or promoting Scentsy, such as Disney loves Scentsy. And also, if you're sharing a flyer of a licensed product on, like, let's say like in your stories, and you can, you know, when you go in your Facebook or Instagram stories, you can add words, make sure those words are not on top of the flyer. You have to do it in that blank space above or below. You can't put words on top of that marketing image or your own photo. It has to just, the photo has to be just a photo, because as soon as you add words to your own personal photo, it's now a flyer. And if it's from Scentsy, make your words above or below it in your stories. Just don't write on top of that marketing image, because they're a certain way, because that's what Scentsy and Disney do. Now, don't use any intellectual property, song lyrics, logos, or quotes beyond what Scentsy makes available. So when our Little Mermaid stuff comes out, you can't show a picture of Sebastian and say, or the whole Little Mermaid collection, we only know we're getting Sebastian. Let's just say we get more. You can't post that picture of the Little Mermaid Disney stuff and post on top of it, look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Because those are Disney words, they're copyrighted. You can't, like when we had Aladdin bars, you couldn't say like, well, let's just say we had a buddy, because we never had an Aladdin buddy. But if we had a genie buddy, you couldn't say you never had a friend like me and post a picture of that genie buddy, because those are Disney's intellectual property. You cannot song lyrics, logos, or quotes. So yeah, anything that's Disney words from a Disney song, words from a Disney movie quotes that have to do with that character. Don't use any of it when you're promoting Disney stuff, because Disney owns those words. If you want to use your own words to imply the same thing, use your own words, but don't use those Disney words. Don't alter any images Scentsy provides. This includes cropping, adding filters, altering colors, or adding words or stickers over the image. But you can add your own fun line of text in a caption above or below the image to help promote the products, which I already said. Don't use licensed products to endorse Scentsy as a brand or promote other licensed Scentsy products. Example, using NFL products to promote the Disney collection, or showing Mickey Mouse hugging a Scentsy warmer. So you're free to take your own pictures. You just you can sit Mickey next to a warmer, a Mickey Buddy next to a warmer, because you're just showing two products we sell. But if you have Mickey hugging that warmer, you're saying Mickey loves Scentsy. So because of Disney, especially Disney, as opposed to anything else, you have to just make sure you're really in compliance with what you're doing and how you're doing it and how you're saying it. And the last one, promote Scentsy product, or don't promote Scentsy products or the Scentsy business opportunity on any of our licensing partners' fan pages, sponsored online forums, Facebook groups, Facebook pages, or social media accounts, both personal and company. So when our Little Mermaid stuff comes out, or our Moana stuff that's coming out, or Lady and the Tramp, or that Stitch warmer that's coming out, you can't go to like a Lilo and Stitch fan page and start advertising that warmer. You can't go to a corporate Disney page and advertise that warmer. Just stay totally away from fan pages or anything like that. Like your instinct might be, oh, I'm a part of a Little Mermaid group and Little Mermaid's coming out and it's my favorite Disney movie. I'm going to go into my group and share this. No, you can't do it. You can't use any of those groups or anything. I'm trying to think, was anything else? Like situations. I think that's all I can think of. The only other thing I have is, I didn't print this up, but income disclosure claims and income disclosure statement. So, oh wait, I didn't answer any questions about Disney. I'm sure Deborah's on top of them. Let's see. In my VIP group, I shared just the product pic of a licensed product and added just the price. Yeah. Wait. Oh, and added the price in the picture. You can like say it, like if you post the picture, you can in your text that you put on Facebook say that, just as long as you're not altering that image to put it on there. I've seen people do this, and I would probably say it's out of compliance, and I've seen superstar directors do it on Instagram. Like when Marvel stuff has come out, they've put the Marvel flyers in their stories, and they've used like the Avengers theme music on that story. I'm going to say that's out of compliance, but they're doing it in a story that disappears in 24 hours. They're probably just thinking, hey, it goes away in 24 hours. I'm not condoning that, but I'm guessing that that's their thinking, or they just don't realize that, you know, you can't advertise a Little Mermaid item and use the music on Instagram in the background because we don't own it. I mean, it's there and Disney allows it, but because like I can play the Little Mermaid music in the background on my Instagram story all day long, as long as I'm not promoting a product with it. So Disney is a big one. And we like, you know, this is a crazy one. You can't take a Scentsy Disney buddy into the park. We were in Anaheim for our convention in 2018, and that's when the Disney partnership was announced. And we were at general session on the first night. They announced that we were partnering with Disney. Everyone flipped out. And then Oprah style, they came down the aisles and handed us Mickey buddies. That Mickey buddy right up there, he was given to me in Anaheim. And we were told, since he gave us passes to go to Disney for the day too, and they were like, do not take these into Disney with you. Like, you can't take them into Disney. You can't go into Disney with them and take pictures in front of like the castle with your Disney buddy. Absolutely not. Someone actually who's going on the Disney trip was really excited, and she posted that she bought like 5 of the Dumbo buddy clips in clearance, and that she's taking them to Disney in June with Scentsy to gift them to children. She can't do that. You can't take yes, it's Disney, but you can't take that into the Disney park and even give it to someone. She could do it in the airplane, she could do it at the airport, in a hotel, but you can't take it into the park, which seems kind of crazy, right? But Disney has rules, and if we want to keep making all the money we're making off of all of this stuff, like let's talk about that Villains warmer. That was a $75 warmer. The bars were $20, $95 for the bundle. I sold 13 bundles. I don't want to jeopardize being able to make it sell $1,000 worth of product in a day. So we all need to stay on top of Disney. Like it's so important. And then income disclosure. I didn't print out the whole thing, but basically anytime you make a claim about money, you have to put the income disclosure, and the income disclosure sucks. I know. I try not to talk about money because I don't want to use the disclosure. It does not accurately depict what people make. And I think it's a deterrent. But if you say, my Scentsy business just bought me this new car, income disclosure. If you say, I'm going on an all expense paid trip, income disclosure. So anytime you talk about money, you have to, the government, we have to put that income disclosure in. So just watch. I actually got in trouble. Well, not in trouble, but I got an email from compliance because a couple of years ago when I went somewhere with Scentsy where we, Deborah did too. And I actually took it from a superstar director who I think wasn't a superstar director yet, but she posted something about, oh, Scentsy sending me, maybe it was Mexico or something, and they paid for my luggage and gave me $50 spending cash because they give us money to like eat on our travel days and stuff, and blah, 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 blah. And I got an email from clients like a year later, or like a year and a half later being like, you don't have the income disclosure. I was like, from what post? From like a year and a half ago? Huh? Like what? So I just deleted the post because it was a year and a half ago at that point. My point got across because now it doesn't matter. But you will get an email from compliance and they'll be like, hey, you don't have the income disclosure on here. So then you either add the disclosure or you delete your post, you respond to Scentsy and tell them what the action you took, and it's fine. As long as you're not getting in trouble for it like constantly, because then they'll suspend you. But if you do it once or twice and it was like an honest mistake, you're okay. But it's the people that are doing things all the time on purpose that are not okay. Alrighty, so income disclosure, claims, and then the only other one I saw in there, pay to play, I wasn't in that when I looked out, I'll have to go find that one, is just product claims. You can't, like, let's just say, like our lotion is really good, and I know I've heard people who have eczema on their hands use our hand lotion and it be fine. But you can't go out there and be like, this lotion clears up eczema. You can't say that. You can't, I don't know. You just can't make any product claims that Scentsy doesn't make, even if it's true, even if you used a product and it did something great, or, I don't know, I'm blanking. That's the only one I could think of, but you just can't like say something like that. Yeah, any product claims you make have to be the ones that Scentsy makes. And I feel like that's not a big one in compliance because people really aren't out there, saying our wax cures cancer. So it's not really a big one, but just kind of keep that in the back of your mind, that not to, or like use it for what it's not intended for or something like that. So that's all I have about compliance. And I say all I have, and I've been talking for like an hour and a half, but I knew this was going to be a long training because compliance is not a cut and dry thing. It's a lot of information. It's a lot of having to go back and check yourself. Like you want to post something and you're like, can I do this? And having to go back and double check it and make sure you're staying in compliance. There's just a whole lot of rules. And like I said, they are very lenient as far as if you get in trouble, you'll get a slap on the wrist as long as you're not doing it over and over and over. Like those are the people who will get suspended or terminated. But if you make an honest mistake and you thought you were doing right, you're not going to like lose your business over it. But it is better to be aware. So being that it's almost 10 o'clock, I'm going to do these tomorrow because I have to go into the marketing tab from my phone, or the training tab from my phone, save each picture to my phone, and then go post it on the group. So I'm going to hold off to do this tomorrow. But tomorrow I will get a post put up. I'll save all of these with all of these, and I will look up the pay to play one that I didn't go over because it wasn't in that one main tab. I'll find that one too, and I will post those in there. But pay to play is basically like those wheels, like don't have people give you money for a product and raffle it off and stuff like that. That's about it. Alrighty. Does anyone have any other questions, comments, concerns? You want to tell me how much you love me and that you wish you would spend every day with me? Deborah does. Deborah loves me.
I love you.
Well, I just took a few notes here, so I'm going to take a minute and go over them with you.
All right.
First of all, when you talked about the chain of command, I did love that because I think the best teaching mechanism is for you to get on your workstation and learn it and learn what's on it. Not that I don't want to sit here and help you, but if you're coming to me, you've come a long way and you got a big, big problem because you have so many other places to go. And if that happens, I trained Natalie wrong.
Unless it's me, because Deborah's my sponsor, my director, and my star director.
Yeah, so you have an excuse. You do come to me, but we're here to help anybody. But it is when I first started and I got in leadership, every time somebody would message me or I tried all the time to give the answer right away because I wanted to help them, but that's not always the way to help somebody. So it is good to try to get that answer from your workstation because the answer more than likely is there.
Right. And we're also one person, and it's not something anyone thinks of, but when you have 58, 59 people coming to you all the time, it gets very overwhelming. And there are times when I'm just like, oh my God, I have no parties on my calendar. My own business isn't doing great, but I'm spending all my time helping everyone. And I love helping you guys and I love watching you succeed. But if like Shannon will come to me and ask me a question and I'll be like, all right, go to your workstation, go to this part, look, search this word, find this here, because I would rather teach her where to find it, because then she can teach her downline where to find it. Like the more you teach people where and how to find things, the better off they're going to be. Like that's us helping you guys, because if we teach you where to find it and how to find it, you're going to learn more on your own and be more self-sufficient.
Then I was just seeing these personal specials. A good way to look at it is if somebody was to see your personal special and they went to another Scentsy consultant and say, hey, I want this, I want this, and this deal. That other consultant's not going to know about it because it's your personal special. So if it's not something that they can get from every consultant, which of course, if somebody called me and say so-and-so's offering it, I would offer it to them. But that's the way of looking at it as a personal special. It's something that not every consultant is giving. And it took me a while too to learn about that free shipping, that it's a personal special. I mean, and that's when the parties were $200, but I used to do it all the time, but it is considered a personal special. The gift baskets, as Natalie said, I am kind of a bit gift basket queen on that, but started something new, crazy me, but May and June is always full of weddings, and even with COVID, it's still full of weddings. So right now I'm doing bridesmaids gifts, and what better one is the fragrance flower. So I have made these fragrance flower gift baskets, and I've put the bride's colors of her wedding Sharpies, and made a postcard with pictures of how they could do their Sharpies, and put in real nice baskets. So it's another thing that you can market at this time, because I used to do just my gift baskets at Christmas, and then it led into Valentine's, and then it just went from there. But this year I didn't make as many baskets at Christmas because I got a notice to move right in December, so kind of put a damper on that. But the year before that I made like 76 baskets.
Yeah,
So
she inspired me to do them when I heard how well hers were doing.
yeah, they did real well.
And you
So
can also
and
do,
it's all. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, you can also, when COVID's not happening, do those kind of bundles for like the end of year teacher gifts, like you know, something like a room spray and scent circle with something, or if you want to give them something bigger, you can advertise doing like a mini 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 warmer, that's what it's called, 9 years, a mini warmer in a bar and bundle it up all cute, or just, you know, or even like a coffee mug with something like a travel coffee mug with a room spray and a scent circle in it. So when kids are in school and they are looking for that end of year little teacher gift, that's another time to also offer bundles.
That you want to market someplace that you can sell more than just one. When you market it, when somebody's buying, I mean, I do sell just one gift basket, but I want to sell 10 to one person.
Mhm.
You know, I don't want to do just one. So I try to market. I market offices like the probate judge, or you know, different offices that have, you know, maybe employee gifts that they need, or I do, you know, teacher gifts. And nowadays, gosh, kids have 4 or 5 teachers. I mean, I don't know. I had one teacher
Right.
all day when I was in elementary school. I mean, even when my daughter went to elementary school, she already had 3 different teachers in like kindergarten. And I'm like, you know, so, you know, they're having to buy gifts, and, you know, a $6 hand soap, you put it in a bag with a little sign or something. And, you know, it's affordable for parents if they have to get 4 teacher gifts, you know, so
Mhm.
market to where you can sell more than one. Let's see if I had anything else. Um, this whole training that Natalie's done about compliance is really something to be taken serious. And she's done a really good job on this, because I'm going to tell you, there are some Cincy Nazis out there. Don't think they ain't out there. They are
Mhm.
right next to you. They're,
Mhm.
you know, somebody that praised you a while ago, or, I mean, even your upline. I mean, it's crazy, but those Cincy Nazis are out there. They're going to watch, and they're going to try to report you.
That
And
upline.
do I?
So that upline.
I'm sorry, but I'm not saying it's my story. I was saying it happens. It
She's right,
happens.
though. She's right.
Well, Shannon has made a friend with someone whose upline disowned her because she sells a lot and just wrote her off.
And it's great. It's
Like,
crazy.
how jealous
I always
are they?
hate hearing where consultants that they don't have support of their upline.
Mhm.
I came up through that a lot, but I try not to be that way. And
Mhm.
so, but be careful, because they are out there and they like to report you. Unfortunately, instead of just sending you a message. Now, there are some that are on there that will send you a little message and say, hey, you might not know this. I just want to, you know, let you know, which, you know, you appreciate those kind of constructive criticisms, because a lot of people that do make those compliance errors in their social media really don't know.
Mhm.
I mean, it's innocent mistakes, but
Right.
there are some that
That spend way too much time worrying about other people's businesses and not working their own. Who has the time to sit around and look for people to
So
report? But there's people out there.
that's it. So, but anyway, I just want to add that. There's my 10 cents. It's not 2 cents anymore, because, you know, inflation is 10 cents worth. So, but it's good to see y'all, and I enjoy coming to visit with y'all.
Me too. I like having you here. Hopefully this summer we can get together. We need to
I
plan
know.
like a time where you and I can get together and talk and see what we want to try to do. And then we can
Yeah.
talk to our teams.
Mhm. I do have a free airline if, you know, if I need to come closer to you, because I don't know that I won't have anybody that might be able to come, you know, that way. But, you know, because my trip to Utah got canceled, so I still have that airline ticket. So
Yeah,
I
I
might
have
come
an
to y'all.
I have an airline ticket from Cabo that got canceled in January.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't tell you. I earned 6 month director consistency in February.
Awesome.
I'm getting that
Awesome.
lucky.
Settle. Awesome. Great team.
I'm excited.
Great team.
Yes,
So
they're the best.
I'm starting to recognize a whole lot more names. I mean,
You know, not
it-
having
it's-
in-person conventions, like nobody's meeting anyone. It's awful.
yeah, yeah. And then once, not that I'm complaining about being a star director, but you almost feel like that little like middle child because everybody goes off with their director and then, or you're up there with your superstar director. So I'm kind of like, I've got that middle child syndrome, I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
Well, I've been adding everyone to your page.
Yeah. So, but I'm just kidding. It doesn't matter. If get training anywhere you can get it.
No, Shannon's
love
going to
it.
be a director by the end of this year, and she's going to leave me.
She's still in the group. It's like the team and then the group. It's so hard to see those numbers move over, but
Yeah.
it just means growth. So yeah, everybody has the potential to do it
Hmm.
for sure.
Yep. I never thought in a million
Income
years.
disclosure statement. It took me 10 years.
Took me 9 years to be consistent. I'm finally consistent.
That's awesome.
What award was it?
The 6-month director consistency. Remember, because in January we had to hit that 5 so that I could hit it in February.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're a director, if you get paid at title 3 months in a row, you earn your 3-month director consistency, which is registration to Sensi Family Reunion for free. And then if you go 6 months straight, you earn the 6-month consistency. And that's a 3-piece, nice hard case rolling luggage set that has Sensi on it. And it's beautiful. I cannot wait to get it.
Very nice.
And I think the 2-piece that's in the incentive is probably going to be somewhere. It might be the two smaller of the bags because the one you get is like a 3-piece set.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking
And it's
that
a little bit of a different color. The one that we get for the director consistency is like a very lightish purple, almost like a grayish look. But the
Yeah.
one that I saw people get last year for the incentive in the summer was like a deep purple. So it's a 2-piece,
wow, okay.
but it's a darker purple. So they're completely different colors. So if you get both,
I
you get
just-
5 pieces.
I can't imagine all these people going to the same airport when we go to the convention and all
No.
these Scentsy suitcases come on.
We're
I'm
gonna
going to
put
be in
ribbons
that
on
place
it.
going around
Right.
and around.
My
That
luggage
one's
right-
not mine.
My luggage right now is zebra print with hot pink trim, so I can never miss it, but I want that hard one. And I almost
Yeah.
bought luggage like a year ago. I think before Hawaii, I almost bought new luggage, and I was like, nope, I'm not buying a nice, expensive luggage set. I'm going to earn that Sensi set.
I never had luggage. I mean, when I went on the Mediterranean cruise, I went with borrowed luggage. So
Yeah.
I have me a set now, thanks to my team. So
There you
it was
go.
beautiful. So
Need to get mine. Yeah, did you guys know Deborah and I went to Spain, France, and Italy together? Thank you, Sensi. Income disclosure.
it took me 7 years. Yeah. But hey,
God
you
bless.
need to earn a trip. Those trips are awesome. So
Yep. This fall, all the earnings
France was
together.
definitely the favorite. We didn't take any excursions and just went to walk the streets of
We got lost.
France and got lost. And
Oh no.
Oh, we were so lost in France. Oh my God.
we were, but we knew the word taxi and we knew the word Notre Dame. So we got a taxi and we went to Notre Dame because we knew where the bus pickup was. So-
I would have died.
oh, it was.
I would have been hyperventilating.
It was. Yeah.
Oh,
We stopped and had lunch. We were walking
We
and
went
we were
down to
trying
a
to find a beach. You're in the south of France and you couldn't find no sand or water nowhere.
yeah.
So we had to go off the beaten track. And when we went off the beaten track,
Uh-huh.
we got off track. But we have an awesome picture of the 5 of us with our toes in the sand in the south of France. So it
Yep,
was
we
a
were
good
in
experience getting
Marseille.
lost. A good
I would have been
experience.
like, wine taxi, wine taxi.
Then we got to go to Rome and where else did we go? The Amalfi Coast. Oh, that was beautiful.
Oh, I want to go there.
Oh my God, it was my favorite day in Italy.
It was my favorite. It was my favorite.
We had a
Maltese
private
Stephens.
driver, like 6 of us, and we had a private, like, little van pick us up. And I'm actually Facebook friends with him now. My friend Bruno, we comment all the time on each other, and he took us everywhere we wanted to go and brought us all around. Like, it was so beautiful. And then the other day in Italy was the day that everyone went to, like, the Leaning Tower of Pisa, but the girls I were with wanted to go to the Cinque Terre. So we took the train to the 5 different towns and walked around all the towns. Oh my God. I ate gnocchi on the beach. A little.
Mm.
Italy's my favorite.
How is the
place.
pizza there, Deborah?
I hate to say I didn't even have any pizza in Italy. Can you believe it?
That's disappointing.
It is very disappointing.
I did.
Very.
How was it?
It was good. Our driver took us to a certain place when we were in what town did we go to? All the oranges in the streets. It was near the Amalfi Coast. I don't remember the name of the town right now, but he took us to a restaurant and said they had great pizza. So I got a margarita pizza.
Well, part of my trip in Pompeii, they took us to a pizza place to eat, but they served us spaghetti. So
We got gelato while we walked over by the Trevi
Mm.
Fountain. We went to the Vatican. We went to a catacomb and I saw dead bodies. So cool. Spain
I'm
was
sitting here
fun.
imagining this. We want y'all to want something like that so bad.
Yeah.
Best experiences ever.
Yeah,
Hawaii
right.
twice because of Sensi, Punta Cana, Mexico twice, Atlantis and the Bahamas.
I haven't been anywhere but the Mediterranean, Grace.
Yeah, but you were in the best one. You were in the okay, and the trip. It was a 10-day Mediterranean cruise on the Symphony of the Seas, the largest cruise ship ever made, and it was brand new. Our ship was massive. Oh my God, it was
I saw the whole thing.
it was amazing. And we went, me and my roommate Ashley went a day early. She lives in Canada. So we flew into the airport and I waited like 3 hours for her because I wasn't going to try to find the hotel on my own. And then Ashley and I went
Spain.
to our hotel.
That was in Spain.
Yeah. Why? What did I say?
You said you flew in, and
Oh,
it's like
yeah,
where?
we flew to Spain. We flew in a day early and got a hotel and met up with our other friend Tiffany and her mom, who were there for a couple of days in Spain. And then we just went
Right.
all around Spain that night. So fun. And Tiffany, she's another director under Deborah. She's doing Spark too. And she brought her mom with her to the cruise. And her mom is this little, tiny little old lady, but she's like so like, I don't even know what the word I want to say is she's got a set of balls. Like she just, I mean, I think that's the only way to describe Tiffany's mom, but she's really short and just, oh my God, it was hilarious. It was,
She won the karaoke contest on the ship.
she did. It was so
Mhm.
And when we were lost in France, we were standing on the corner and she just took off. She said, I'm going to find somebody. And she just took off and like, I'm going to find somebody.
Oh,
Well, she found us a taxi.
Mhm.
So,
it was fun.
yeah,
That's
fun,
funny.
fun.
Oh, there's a chat, probably someone being like, will you guys shut up? I want to go to bed. Oh, it was Julie saying, love that, Deborah. People have
Mhm.
a lot of sick of us. So it's like 10 o'clock. All right.
Oh, I'm way past my bedtime, y'all. I'm way past my bedtime.
10:30 is my bedtime. So I'm right there.
I have to put an order in now.
Oh, I have 2 parties to
Well,
book.
you could stay up late for that. If I
Mhm.
had one to put in, I'd stay up late too.
Yeah.
But this is late for me. I'm old.
No,
I
you're
gotta
not.
get up at 5, so go to that other job.
No, I get up at like
Mm.
6:30. Although I wake up at 4 and 4:30 when William's 2 alarms go off. And then I go back to sleep and get up at 6. And I always tell myself, just get up at 4:30. And that sounds like a really good idea. Just get up early and get my stuff done. But then I'm like, it's dark and it's cold and it's 4:30 in the morning. I'm going to sleep till 6.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, ladies. Well, I'm gonna sign off and put this order in. So I will talk to you at the next
All right. I'll see you
Well,
guys.
dinner,
I'm
but
still trying to, I'm going to post a poll and try to find a time that we can do a Zoom about the incentive where I can get most people on it. So I'm going to I'll do that tomorrow. I'll post a thing just saying like weekday, weeknight, weekend, so I can try to find, because I don't want to do it as a Tuesday night training, so we only do one a month. I just want to do a quick Zoom and really talk to you guys about the incentive, and hope you guys all have your tracker sheet filled out. Got to look at it every day if you want to earn an incentive trip. I promise you that doesn't just happen. So, all right, we'll go. I'll post that tomorrow. I'll get all this stuff posted tomorrow, and I'll try to get this recording up tomorrow. I think I'm going to do an office day tomorrow, so I'm going to try to be at my computer for most of the day. So I will talk to you all soon, and thank you all for coming. I appreciate you all for putting the time in.
Deborah, it was nice to finally meet you.
Good to meet you too. Good to see the rest of you again.
Right. Have a good night, everybody.
All right,
You
good
too.
night.
Good night.